Welcome to your ultimate guide to building bigger biceps. Today, we'll cover everything you need to know to get those arms you've always wanted. We're talking about understanding the muscle groups, nailing down the best exercises, and bringing that same fire you bring to everything else you do. We're gonna break down the science, but this isn't about getting bulky. It's about building functional strength. It's about feeling that surge of power when you lift something heavy, that sense of accomplishment when you see the results of your hard work. So let's get started and build some serious biceps. Alright, let's get down to the nitty-gritty and understand what we're dealing with here. The biceps, mainly the long head and short head, are the key players in giving your arms that impressive peak in thickness. You want those bad boys popping? We gotta hit them from all angles. Think of it like this. Each head of the bicep is like a different pathway up the same mountain. You wouldn't just climb one path and expect to see the whole view, would you? Same goes for your muscles. We need to challenge them with different exercises to stimulate growth across the entire bicep. Remember, knowledge is power. Understanding how your muscles work is the first step to unlocking their true potential. Now that we've got the science down, let's talk about the fun part, the workout. We're going to cover a range of exercises, each one designed to target those biceps for optimal growth. We'll start with the classic barbell curl. This one's a staple for building overall size and strength. Then we'll move on to dumbbell curls, allowing for a greater range of motion and independent arm movement. And don't forget about concentration curls. These are all about laser focus on that mind-muscle connection. We'll also incorporate incline dumbbell curls to really stretch the long head of the bicep, preacher curls to eliminate any momentum and target the muscle directly, and hammer curls, which are fantastic for hitting the brachialis and adding thickness to your arms. Here's the thing, you can do all the exercises in the world, but if your form is off, you're not going to see the results you want. Plus, you risk injury. We don't want that. We want you lifting for the long haul. When you're lifting, focus on that mind-muscle connection. Feel the biceps working through each rep. Control the weight, especially on the eccentric or lowering phase. That's where the real magic happens. Remember, we're aiming for hypertrophy here, which means 8 to 12 reps per set, 3 to 5 sets per exercise, and training biceps twice a week, with at least 48 hours of rest in between. You've got to give those muscles time to recover and rebuild, stronger than before. Alright, listen up because this is crucial. Progressive overload is the key to unlocking continuous growth. It's about consistently challenging your muscles to adapt and become stronger. Think of it like this. You wouldn't climb the same hill over and over again, expecting to reach a new summit, would you? You've got to find ways to push yourself further, to conquer bigger mountains. The same goes for your workouts. Gradually increase the weight, reps, or sets over time. And remember, form over weight always. It's better to lift lighter with perfect form than to go too heavy and risk injury. You can train like a warrior, but if you're not fueling your body with the right nutrients, you're not going to see those gains you're after. It's all connected. We're talking about protein, the building blocks of muscle. Aim for 1.6 to 2.2 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight per day. That's going to give your muscles what they need to recover and rebuild. And don't forget about carbs and healthy fats. Carbs provide energy for your workouts, and fats support hormone production, which is essential for muscle growth. It's about finding that balance, that harmony between training and nutrition. Now we've talked about training hard and fueling your body right, but recovery is just as crucial. It's in those moments of rest that your body rebuilds and comes back stronger. We're talking about quality sleep, aiming for 7 to 9 hours each night. Think of sleep as your secret weapon, your superpower for muscle growth and recovery. Avoid training biceps every day. They need time to rest and repair. And remember, consistency is key. Results take time and dedication. Stay patient, trust the process, and enjoy the journey. Bye. Thanks for watching. Follow these steps, stay dedicated, and you'll see those biceps grow. Remember, it's not just about building bigger muscles, it's about building a stronger you, both physically and mentally. We covered a lot of ground today, from understanding how your muscles work to the importance of proper form, progressive overload, nutrition, and recovery. Now it's time to put this knowledge into action. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more fitness tips. Now get out there and unleash your inner strength.